gonna go in guns blazing. I've won it. This isn't your banner. That's not Yvonne. Could not be me. Oh my God, these guys are insane. What is happening? Oh, that's cute. Wolfguard, what trauma do you have? This is so dark. I think we gotta blow this thing up, Wolfguard. Well, I got 30 headhunting permits to start the video. Hello, friends and gamers. We're back at the Arknights Endfield beta. I feel like I'm very behind compared to most players right now. I think headhunt might have switched as well. Yeah, it's Yvonne. Okay, I really wanted to pull for Yvonne, so I was kind of saving. However, this attempts to guarantee resets. I do want to point that out. It did reset for me. Because it was much lower. So that does reset when you have a new character banner. I was curious about that. It does reset. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're gonna start with our headhunts, I think, and then we'll get into the actual gameplay for today. Because I have 4 different 10 pulls we can do, and I'm 18 attempts away from a 6-star. And because this is the final banner, like there's not another one after this, we're just gonna go in guns blazing. So here we go. I really hope I win that. I really hope I win it just because I do want to build her up. I don't even know what she does. I didn't even check. I don't think we have trials or anything yet. I don't think that's like an feature yet. So we are going to hard pity for this. We did go to hard, all the way up to hard pity. I've won it. This isn't your banner. This is not your banner, bestie. Also, I thought it was just 4 stars. But we did get a 5-star. A bunch of Wolfguard, a bunch of Zaihi. It's all the characters I use, but I have them maxed already. I've won it. This is not your banner. Also, I guess the free 10 pull. The first 10 pull is free because I'm still at 40. So wait. Oh, that's 40. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought I had 40. That is no. I had 40 headhunt permits. Nope. There's nowhere for headhunt permits on screen. I didn't realize that. Did not realize that. I'm also realizing because this is my first 2025 Endfield video with the box again. I don't know where to put the box because right now I'm covering up part of the banner. So would you guys rather the banner information be covered up or the pretty art of Yvonne? Well, this is my last 10 pull. So this one is guaranteed. Or no, it's not. It's my last 10 pull before we get the 5 stars or the 6-star. So this is going to be what the 6-star looks like. I believe that is different. And so it is rainbow. So this is my first like banner 6-star. Oh my God. No, it's not. It's not my first. That's not Yvonne. Of course my luck would be like that. Who are you? Li Feng. Okay. Of course my luck would be like exactly like that. Of course I would lose my first 50-50 in this game. And I have nothing else in this 10 pull. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I would lose my 50-50. I would. I totally would. Well, we can do another one. Maybe it'll be an early. Maybe it'll be early. I'm not sure though. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's just a 5-star because it's not rainbow. Okay, we'll just skip then. Yeah, there's the 5-star right off the bat. It's Perlica. Yeah, just the one. Okay. And then I can't do another one there, but I can do a single. So I'm going to do that single. There was a 1 guarantee for something. So this is a 5-star for sure. And it's actually the banner 5-star. Arknights. I do have Arknight. So, well, that's the tone of today's video. I'm also realizing I opened up the, details, like the extra details thing, and it doesn't show up on game capture. All right, let's close it out. So let's go build up some of these operators because I have another potential point for Perlica. Li Feng's here. They're fun, but I was not expecting Li Feng. And then we have YVONNE, who is now max. So, now it is. What I never even looked at what Yvonne does. She's a caster. Okay, so I have a space where I would probably have replaced her with, I wanted to call her Angelica. I don't think that's her name anymore. Gilberta. I wanted to replace her with Gilberta. Did not get to do that. So let me grab daily stuff. I haven't been logging in every day. I know there's people who already have 100 hours in the beta, and I don't know how y'all did it. Because couldn't be me. Could not be me. So we need to follow Soth to the underground ventilation shaft. What are we up to? So we are still on building an outpost, but you decide to build an outpost outside the Nomad shelter to help them fight off the Landbreaker raids. We follow Soth. I think we're just about to finish this. I think we're going to this underground ventilation shaft for the purpose of leaving this area and going somewhere else, but I don't remember where that somewhere else was. And I'm assuming I probably set it up so we would get a little bit of a...
What is this?
Oh, we're learning about farming. We're learning about farming. That's what we're doing today. Okay. All right.
Hi, Enman.
Well...
I wonder if I can ask the team to help me out with something. We detected
okay,
subwaves in
Fiona.
Valley
Those
4.
rifts, yeah.
These rifts might be hazardous, and we
Well,
need
this is,
someone
I
to
guess,
go
now what
over.
we're doing today.
One of them is pretty close to you. Can you take a look?
I don't know how long was spent on rifts, but hey, at least we got this far.
Mr. Soth.
I'm assuming we have quite a bit of time left with the beta, though, if they're doing the whole YVONNE banner. So, yeah, let's dive into the rift. Here we go. We are going to enter the rift for combat EXP. You can enter and explore the rift you just discovered. The section has various details about the rift, such as initial exploration data and threat levels. See, I don't know where to put my box yet, but I feel like this is fine because it's not covering anything here. This section shows intel on enemies that may be found in the rift, and resources that you can acquire from the rift are listed in this section. View the details and choose the rift you wish to explore. So exploring resource rifts will cost sanity. Sanity naturally recovers with time until you reach max sanity. If you are an Arknights player, you know about sanity. So it looks like when you level up, you don't automatically get the sanity that you would if you level up. So like, I think in a lot of gacha games, they'll do the thing where if say you have 100 sanity and you level up and then you have 150 and they'll give you like, they'll like cap it back up for you a lot of the time or something similar. They don't do that here. We just leveled up and I went from 160 to 165, but you have to gain back up that sanity, which sounds about right for Arknights. So we're going to enter the rift right here. We have our characters. I think we should be okay. I didn't look at the recommended level, but I think we should be okay. Fingers crossed. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I wouldn't think, at least. Fingers crossed, like I said. Okay, so last time in the tech test, the rifts were like random rooms, but now they're like actually overworld levels, which is kind of nice. They were just like combat simulators, like what we did in the very beginning on the ship. That's what the rift was before, I think, or something very similar to that. Touch the light. So that must start the rift. Okay, so looks like it's different from before, because before it was kind of like a labyrinth of sorts, and now it seems more like Genshin Impact relic farming is the best way I can put it. Oh my god, these guys are insane though. Like they keep jumping my main. What is happening? I'm using a ranged character because I don't know how to fight. My god. There we go. Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's more contained now. Yeah.
Please help us out and explore.
I actually think I liked the old Rift style because it felt more like a dungeon, like a classic MMO dungeon sort of thing. But they went with a much more contained style. Like the best way I can put it is like farming for like relics and stuff in Genshin or something like that. I actually don't like this style as much, but I can see why they did it because it's a faster system, if you will. It does take less time, but I liked like the classic MMO dungeons personally. So we'll exit for now. My stamina or my sanity isn't capped, so we'll be fine. And then I need to look at like the UI on screen and make sure I'm not covering anything because I haven't recorded like this in a while. There might be other videos with this OBS setup out by now, but this is obviously pre-recorded, so I felt like getting fancy with OBS again. Wait till you guys see. I have like I have graphics for when my screen goes down as well. It's dead Chi-Chi because the screen's dead. Game's dead. It's over. So I literally set that up. I spent a lot of time setting that up. I have nothing else to show off though yet. It's a work in progress. Like I can make the box darker. Like I can turn off the lights a little bit, but I always have been able to do that. See, I can turn off the lights a little bit, but I've always been able to do that with the box. We're almost there. That's the one thing about rifts, because that you have to do that loading screen. That loading screen is a beast. So we'll do the one. And we got a lot of EXP for that. So what are we doing now? Because it locked me off auto nav. Return to the shelter. Okay, through the haze, return to the shelter. Awesome. So right over here. It's one of these things. Connecting? What does this do? What is this? Access authorization cannot be verified. It's a VR simulator. So this is actually a thing, this VR simulator. Okay, so that's gonna come back later. Oh, there should be a path right here. Okay, so this is where we were supposed to meet up with Soth. Didn't really do that. She's lagging. She is lagging. What's up? And again, once again, it is the game, not my OBS that is lagging. So, okay. Hello, Soth.
Finally arrived.
Oh, that was a weird cut.
Ventilation shaft.
Okay.
Right here.
It seems like they might have put out like some sort of hotfix to fix some of the lagginess with cutscenes because I'm not encoder overloading.
When those breakers came,
And this OBS setup is more high intensity. As I was scared for this. This setup for OBS is higher on my graphics cards. So you work together with Karja and Soth to remove the obstacles blocking the shaft entrance.
Camp is up ahead.
Like this setup takes more resources in my CPU than the old one or like the previous one I was using. So I was like kind of scared to be using it. And it's working. It is working. So unfortunately, I am covering up some of the text boxes if I go here. So Hold on. I'm just thinking then. I'm gonna go right up here, and that shouldn't cover up anything. But fingers crossed. I might keep the box here, quite frankly. I kind of like the placement, having it a little bit higher up in general. We might keep it there. But it's all right. We'll take it from here. The Landbreakers will never expect us to sneak into their place, but we will take it from here. What is Chen found? Oh! Love Chen. Oh, Ginny got Perlica a present because Ginny healed, or Perlica healed Ginny.
Get plenty of rest.
The suppressants work fast and seem effective.
That's
Good to see you back on
cute.
your feet. But you do need plenty of rest to get better.
Once again, I don't know if it's my OBS lagging or the recording in general.
Miss Perlica. I drew it myself.
Oh,
Is she the best?
why does she have like the mask on her face? Wait, wait, it's like the Enman mask.
Yourself out drawing this
Wait,
picture.
that's cute.
Genius in your care, Karja.
This is
Special
adorable.
attention to her health.
Okay, that
Few prescriptions
in and of itself makes me like this version more than the previous version of this storyline. I take everything back.
Remember this well.
It's so
boy.
cute.
Family is treasure.
Family.
Be a good brother to her.
Wolfguard, what trauma do you have?
Thank you so much.
What trauma do you have,
I'll
Wolfguard?
definitely keep my eyes on.
Related to family? Do we wanna talk about that? I just keep like looking at OBS and looking at my game, and I think we're okay. I think any lag is just like bleh. All right, in we go. Oh, we have to wait. We actually have to wait for the fan to move. We have to wait for I was wondering why it was like slightly broken. It's specifically so we can get through.
These Landbreakers
There we
must have
go.
infiltrated
Come
the
on,
Landbreakers
guys.
way
We
before
got it.
detected their activities from aboard Dijon.
Inspect.
The book.
Oh, Soth's notes. I said we wouldn't read these things, but we can't. One of the lines is we can't stay here forever.
For 2 weeks. No stick around after completing their dance stack.
What about?
What's
Do we
the
want to
dance stack
inspect?
for anyway? I don't think they would spend so much time building something just to make a lot of smoke to block.
I don't want to like cut off the
We'll soon find
spoken
out what
dialogue
they get
here,
up to.
but there's so much of it. Inspect this. Handwritten memo. I want to go home. I miss my desk and my chair, my bed with soft sheets. Oh God, this is so dark. I thought that they kept some of the tone, but it's in like these weird little memos. A neatly folded letter. I left you 23 days ago. I hope you're behaving and not giving Soth any trouble. From Mom and Dad. Oh my God. We're gonna have a time going through all these later on, at like official release. We're gonna have a time. I almost want to start reading them, but I do want to get through as much of the game as possible. So that's why we're not like doing like JRPG rules where I read everything in the game and all that. Oh, so we have the index now with all the rifts on it. I don't want to go right now. I'm in the middle of story, please. We opened 5 storage crates finally. That's what it wanted me to claim. Are we leveling up? No, we're like 2 seconds away from leveling up though. Fine. Okay, so there's a cutscene here. Keep out. Oh, we gotta blow that thing up, don't we?
We got rocks blocking the path.
Yeah.
I see simple explosives.
I think we gotta blow this thing up, Wolfguard.
Should be powerful enough to blast apart the rocks.
Yeah. Make explosives. I like how your like teammates back away.
These explosives
There we
are
go.
Powerful enough indeed.
Even though there's no friendly fire in this game. And we're cutscened.
This place feels a little creepy. What have the Landbreakers been doing here?
I don't know if we
Something
want to
doesn't
know.
Feel right. What should we do, Administrator?
Keep going, obviously. This place is in danger. No, investigate this place. See what the raiders are up to.
This looks like a Landbreaker workshop. A few
We would get
useless
killed first in the horror movie.
We should inspect them to acquire intel.
Inspection. Should we start reading stuff? Because I think if we're going to investigate the nearby area, I think it's time we start actually reading stuff. So we'll start doing that if my game doesn't freeze. So where does it want me to investigate though? Oh, there's a chest in here, so I'm going to open that. Oh, there's that authority level. Authority level jump scare. Oh, actually, I wasn't expecting that. Is this something we investigate? Inspect?
Don't. This is blight waste.
Oh, the blight
It's dangerous
waste.
stuff.
The blight stuff. Yeah, if you step in that, you die. Like, you very slowly lose health, and then, like, you die. Oh, okay, so the unnecessary, like, story lore stuff is white triangles with that, like, beam coming up from it, and then the necessary ones are yellow, so that's good to know.
The Landbreakers would use these tools to craft their masks.
Those look like
Those super
saw
cool
tools.
pipe
Like,
pieces?
do you want to play a game?
Figures.
Figures.
I'm no scientist, but I've seen plenty of labs myself.
Have you now, Chen? Have you?
Probably a place for carrying out tests and experiments.
Well, yeah, I said it was like a saw trap.
These tools were clearly designed to extract raw ether matter from blighted waste. The instruments on the operating table over there suggest that the Landbreakers may have been injecting themselves with the extract.
That makes sense, but it's so dark. You know, I wanted like a darker tone from the story, and I think I'm finally getting it. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about the way they did it, actually.
People with raw ether matter is just... What are they trying to do? Enhance themselves?
Oof.
If they fail...
It feels like a cult. It feels like a cult.
Especially the bone crushers, are never short on crazies. From what I
Wolfguard, that's mean.
Got a bunch of goons eager to pump themselves full of Isa juice.
Because also they were manipulated into doing it, most likely, right? That's why I'm like, it sounds like a cult. And I think Purple Lady? No, I think Blue Lady in the Sky is related somehow, as well as a boss that we come across later. I hope they're still in the game because I really like that boss. Anyways, so we're going this way. Well, Snowshine. You know, I really liked the overworld idle lines before, but I feel like they're way too common. Does that make sense? I feel like they happen too frequently and are taking me out of the story a little bit. Also, we need to level up characters because I'm at 15s and these opponents are at level 16s.
Are used for powering the central furnace. Take them out.
It's almost like, because they have the smaller dense stacks to power the big one, it feels like it's set up like the other thing. It feels like it's set up like our AIC towers, which I actually kind of like that system because again, it brings in a core game mechanic. It's like the opponent's using it almost like in an opposing way, like a different but similar way. I like that. But we're gonna level up to 16s because the opponents are 16s. I guess we can do 3s. Yeah, we'll get everyone to 18. Like I said, I'm not over leveling right now, because we're not in like the final countdown of beta time, so I don't need to like go crazy with that. I can like, I don't want to over level and then be like, this game is so easy, it needs to be more complicated. And it's like, you over leveled, of course it's too easy, stupid. Like, come on, get it together. If you over level, of course it's gonna be too easy. Gosh, that's the point. And I want to, like, this being my first, like, real experience with the game post the alpha, I want to, like, get this experience in, and then we can over-level in, like, beta 2 or release or something. But I'm not going to over-level my first time trying it, obviously. All right, let's go, bozos. Oh, I have an ult for Snowshine. I feel like we're oh, there's that lag. There's the lag. I was like, because usually ults lag out, but I think maybe they sent out a hotfix for that. So that was good.
That's weird. Are there valuables?
I can, like, hear Wolfguard's voice lines in the background.
But let's take care of the den stacks first. We'll come back and
I can hear all my characters having voice lines underneath the story dialogue.
Doing this will tell every bone
I think they need to work with the logistics of that, quite frankly, with like the story dialogues and stuff, because there's probably a better way to do it than having like overlaying dialogues. The idle lines are a little bit too frequent. All right, I said we would JRPG rules this now. Used to be a temporary distribution center, but the site is now occupied by the Landbreakers. Okay, so it's just kind of telling us. Anything in here? No, you think they would put like an ether thing in there or something? I think this is how we go down. We're gonna have to fight more Landbreakers though. Not opposed to that. I think I just saw ether behind us though. We're gonna have to do this first though. Just on the stairs. Oh my god, I'm like hitting the wrong keys, so I like couldn't do my like chain. I've been single clicking this. You can just hold down and they auto attack. What the heck? I've been doing this the hard way. There it is. I knew there was one back here. I think it is Ethereum, but I'm gonna call it Aetherium because that's just what I've been calling it. So rare Landbreakers notes number 2. So we're gonna read them out of order. Oh, even the spelling is off. The blight-sucking bone crushers killed our boss. Oh god, this is really off. Crushed his bones to bits and threw the bits in the furnace. This is, see, whenever they have like, because a game that's actually done this that I know of off the top of my head is Reverse 1999. This like broken spelling, but it's been like in non-humanoid creatures spelling like this. It's like animals or the critters who talk like this, so like, okay, they wouldn't know English, but it's sad. Like the Landbreakers at one point were human, so it's like a lot more sad to see it. I think I say at one point because I don't know if they're human anymore. We're not, the jury's out on that one. The box is covering some of this text, but we're just gonna live with it. They then asked us if we want to join the Crushers. I don't know if I can read that. I'd rather be a mad crusher than swim with the ex-boss and end up as something. Pipe up my face, I want to live. The Loco Crushers built den stacks that are absolutely toxicant? I'm not sure what that word's supposed to be. A single whiff felt like they blasted my lungs with hot fire, and they call this power. Because what's also not helping is that the Bone Crusher Landbreakers might also be British or something similar, and that's also not helping me, who is very American. They got this giganormous crusher named Roll Dang or something. I think that might be the boss I'm thinking of. Or it's one of the bosses I'm thinking of. The Giga Crusher smoke, this toxicant straight from the tube. Is he even human? Crusher boss is absolute loco. So crazy, obviously. Oh, she got all these fancy words about some Iser side, the future, and more power. So is that Blue Lady? The Blue Lady in the sky? Is that her? All these big words made my head hurt, but some Dumbo blightheads believed talk and pumped their veins with her weird blight juju. Few got so loco, they jumped into the furnace. Dear God, this is really dark. They kept that dark tone. It's just in the readings. Okay, interesting. I don't know if it'll always be like that, because we kind of got a little bit of it earlier. So this is part 1. They can go suck up light. All right. The cowards think caravan guns can stop us. We destroyed them and smashed every scummy windows and doors. Even a long ear cave got more loot than this blight hole. They probably spent everything on the crummy gun. I can't read that word. I don't even know what that is supposed to be. The breaking? To be caravan mercs? I can't read! It only took a hungry winter to make them scummy traitors wag their tail at the bander. I don't know what any of these words are. I feel like I'm having a stroke, which is so sad and so messed up. Because it's like, there's 2 ways it could go. It's like, they never learned how to read and write, which is depressing. That's so depressing. Because they were in like this like desperate times. So they never learned how to read and write properly. Or on the flip side, it's the blight almost like breaking down those functions of their like brains. And that's also so depressing. None of it's happy. Some clan declared blood war on us. They called the Bone Crushers. Boss said that they're mad. Scum sucking mad. All right. Well, gosh, we should have been reading these notes the whole time because there's so much going on here. I'll grab that. Oh, we can't go this way. It's gonna take longer to play through the game if we read the notes and stuff, but it adds so much to it, and as a lore enjoyer, we gotta do it. So, oh, there's a part 3. I can't even read this. Those locos came out of the furnace. Like, it's just getting more, it's like getting more and more degraded, which is just, like, that's why I think it might have something to do with the blight and the furnace core and everything like that. It's like literally destroying their mental functions, which is so depressing. I'm gonna keep saying it. They came out of the furnace with the look of rabid tusk beasts. This isn't natural. Boys? It's not natural. We smashed and broke more places in the past few moons. I spent years in the wild and never saw that many places. They told me that getting the juju into the veins will give me power. Yeah, okay, so it is degrading. It is degrading them. This is like post that experimentation. So they gave it a shot. They're killing me. I'm getting killed here. And then it switches up to all caps. I'll kill you all. I'll break all your tiny necks. More power. I want to break more necks. For Neferith. Neferith, lead us. Oh my God. You literally can see it. Oh, because so it seems like there was like some sort of blight corruption in the air that almost probably drove the people who initially said, no, I'm not doing this. This is crazy, to want to do it because it's just that like degraded mental functions. Oh my God. Oh my God. There is a lot of storytelling in these parts though, and I do think that because I was skipping them because I'm like, we'll read them later. And there was a section in the survey that asked about the things you can read. And I was like, oh, I wasn't reading them, so that's my bad. I don't necessarily love when games put so much of the story and like big story implications behind those like reading exercises essentially, because a lot of people skip those. I was skipping them, but I was like, we can't skip these anymore. It looks like they're actually putting a lot of the story in there. And so that's why I go out of my way to read them, but a lot of people don't. So I don't necessarily love when games do that because it leads to like, you know, when you see somebody talking about your favorite game and they say something completely out of left field that is like that's not true. And you just kind of have to sit there and be like, we used to be a society. And like, just like, you can't really do anything about it when people like mischaracterize their favorite character or something like that. Usually it's because of things like this, because big chunks of story are hidden in reading exercises. So I don't necessarily love when they do that, but when any game does that, Star Rail is actually a big offender there. But yeah, I don't think that's a good move because a lot of people skip the reading. A lot of people skip the reading, but it is a way to cut down on cutscene time and have players be able to interact more with the scenery around them. So it's a give and take, but a lot of people skip the reading. I don't think we should be getting that close to the smoke. What are we staying away from? Who's talking? Like, who should I be afraid of right now? We inspect you, lines of cryptic carvings. Says your days are numbered, blighted slavers who beat and whip us. Dear God. Okay, this is getting really dark. I know where your weakness is. Sooner or later, I'll take your bug ugly pipes, wrap them around your necks, and pull it so that you so tight that you essentially die. Yeah, it's getting so. Go to the small den stack. Where's the den stack? I'm surprised we haven't been found yet. I keep running into my characters. I feel so bad whenever I run into a character, but I'm just kind of like, I can't get hung up on that.
This huge tower looks really
So there's the small one.
close.
Okay. Already level 17. I'm thinking not the characters,
Shut it down quickly.
but I'm thinking the opponents might level dynamically.
The locals.
So if you do overlevel your characters, too bad. So do the other opponents you're fighting, because they are already at level 17, or either that or we're getting up there.
We'll destroy them according to plan.
It probably can't take 2 hits from my blade.
These
I don't like being this much in a corner.
to burn through blighted materials. Your blade wouldn't even chip the thing. Use explosives to blast away.
Use
the
explosives?
connector between the base and the
They're
main
talking about what we need to do,
thing will go down once you do
but I'm literally fighting these landbreakers for my life right now. Like, come on. I'm not taking in any of this right now. All right, let's do that ult. Come on. So close to being done. I don't want to use my extra point though. All right, now we grab drops. I do kind of wish we automatically got those drops, but it's fine. I don't care that much. What do I have in crafting? Oh, crafting manual. I have an extra thing here. The grass. Oh, I collected enough of the grass. Okay. I was like, what are we doing? All right. Oh, I switched characters. I'm staying on Wolfguard because I'm like maining him. Destroy the small den stack. I want to see what this is. The intruders made their iconic masks at this place. Okay, that's just what that is. Destroy the den stack with explosives. Okay, that's what it's telling me where the explosives thing is. Toss that. I think I tossed it too far. My bad. Wasn't really paying enough attention there. So do we toss it at the base? Yes. Okay.
Stack neutralized.
We learned there. We had a learning moment.
Next one.
Oh, wait, is there 3? Oh, there's 3. So we go this way to get to the next one then? What are you? Data shows that the wanton vandalism, destruction, and graffiti are strongly correlated with the heightened states of agitation and excitement amongst landbreakers. Okay. Yeah, no, it's definitely super. Hello. Hi, sir. Let's get out of this. I don't like the energy we've created right here. Why am I the only one fighting this thing? It's like me and Snowshine against the world. Ooh, yellow chest. Inspect. Oh, a memo hidden in the gaps. The logistics hub is at the center of the place. The elevator to the bridge is in that hub. The place is defended by a strong point called the Valley Fort. Oh, this is info on us. It is usually garrisoned by 2 squads of armed guards. The fort has no heavy weapons. Patrol changes shift every 600 and 1400 hours. Only 2 guards are on duty after 2200. This is everything I know. I hope you can honor your words. Oh no, that's not good. So that's information they've been getting together on us, or just Endfield in general. So they're definitely up to something. Oh, here's these guys. All right. I hate fighting the dogs so much, but it is what it is. Another ult. I love Gilberta's ult so much. She's so cute. The dogs dropped fillet, by the way. I feel kind of bad about that. Is this just the same thing from before about landbreakers? Oh, string of landbreaker glyphs. An expert of landbreaker glyphs gave the following translation of the landbreaker glyphs. How is the expert in the room with us? Is it Wolfguard? Give unto the den stack precious things. Give unto the den stack powerful things, defeated things, fleshy things. Okay. Soulless things, mechanical, glorious, beautiful, crude, and hateful things. So it's just the same thing over and over again, but different adjective. Also, our thing is over up here, but I don't know how to get up there. I guess maybe we have to go this way. No, how do we? I guess maybe it's up this way. We have to go around. I guess we could throw, but the thing is we need the bombs. Can we get bombs at? And we're lagging because we can't go too far, which is the problem. But there's no explosives over here. Am I going crazy? I do not see the thing. Like, is that it? No. Okay, hold on. At the very least, we can fix this one.
Can you hear me?
I was not prepared for hostage situation. We'll come back to you. How do we do this one? Oh, I think oh, I fell. Well, this is gonna suck. This is gonna so super suck. Okay, wait, maybe we can get in this through here. I didn't think about that. Stay back here, guys. Too far from the target, my butt. What does that mean? Oh, my headache is coming back. That's not fun. Okay, so we can't go this way, but we can go this way. Inspect. Landbreaker graffiti for the boss. You hid one. Okay. Evening Omen mission log. Code names Evening Omen. 200 hours. The UAV designated A01 departed from Valley 4 and flew towards Op Alpha? I think we're going to skip this one because it's just a lot of information. Female landbreaker amidst the pursuing mob. So that was lit up for some specific reason. Also, this is a dead end. Damn it. I thought we were onto something. I also can hear someone in here and I don't like it. I think that might be above. Maybe this is it over here. SOS over there. How? Oh, there's something over here. Well, we're doing a lot of exploration. Okay, we're onto something. Still over there. Can't get up there. Darn it. I thought I was onto something. Can't jump far enough. How do we get up there? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Because there's stairs, but they're locked. I feel like I'm going crazy, right? Okay, wait. I can go this way. Okay, there's some guys. All right. Gilberta's singing and it's totally fine. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. Zaihi, you're a little bit late there. Explosives and boom. Goodbye. That took way too long for me to figure out, by the way.
Working, but we're almost done.
Almost done. Okay, what are you? Messily written note. The Bone Crushers lied to all of us. The maniac named Nefereth promised us power, vengeance, in the future. This one's a little bit more coherent, it seems like. So maybe the effects of the blight juice wear off after a while? She just made us into her meat shields. Great. Where were the blighted crushers when the counterattack came and demolished the den stacks? Crush your own bones, throw them in your stinking furnaces, and turn yourself to cinders. I quit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have one more somewhere. Save the person in the cage is also something we have to do, so we need to go find the cage again. Okay, so that's a dead end now. So it seems like we're headed this way. And now we're in here. We made it in here, but this is also a dead end. So, oops. I do wonder if it'll let me, first of all, take this far enough to open up this. Yeah, I figured we could do that. Because it was red, so I was like, all right, bet. So then the cage should be over here. Nope, nope, nope. All right, give me the stairs again. Nope, don't go that far. And then it's up here. And the person in the cage should be around here. So we'll go down. And this is probably the person in the cage.
Please,
yep.
Get me out of here.
So that's somebody from Enfield? I would assume, right? Or is it somebody from the camp?
Caged prisoner who needs help.
Doesn't even matter. I don't think it matters.
Guarded by landbreakers.
She's wearing the UWST outfit.
Okay, so she's UW. Okay.
Take out the scum below her.
All right. Hello. Oh, hello. There's like a delay when you you're trying to dodge. You can't do two consecutively. There's another fillet. I forgot Snowshine can heal. I immediately got hit after that. There we go. And my Zaihi ult is up, which is great. Person in the cage. Person in the cage. Person in the cage. Okay, we're lowering the cage. Use you. Shauna, is she? I feel like Shauna was a name,
I thought I was gonna die here.
I think Shauna was a name of an NPC
I'm Shauna.
from
I lead a UWST mining crew.
the old
The
one.
Valley Force
Why does
was
Shauna
attacked
sound familiar?
and many of us went missing. When I heard that the Landbreakers were raiding people for slaves, I thought some of my crew might have ended up here.
Oh,
But the raiders found me soon after
Actually-
I arrived close to this place. I don't know.
Shauna
if
might be-
more of our crew locked up in cages.
because I've mentioned before there was a playable character that was like a doctor that is not in this beta test at all. Entirely removed. Like they were in the alpha test entirely removed, and there was a plot line in one of these like building sort of things where we ended up saving somebody, and I think their name was Shauna. They looked entirely different, but it was like they were very generic before, and they're obviously making the characters a lot more like flashy now. I think maybe that's why Shauna sounds so familiar, like the name as well as the voice, which means that the doctor playable character would come up, but I don't know if he will because he's not playable anymore, at least for this test. I don't know. I'm curious what's happening
They
here.
have other lookouts besides the ones
I
you
said
just
keeps
defended.
calling him the doctor because I
There
do
used
not
to
for
be
my
more
life
Landbreakers
remember
there.
his name.
But they received an order, and half of them went into the fort. I only dared to scream for help when I saw you.
The fort.
Hi.
You're Shauna, right? The den stacks are still creating a lot of smoke.
Well, she said her name
Find
was
someone to
Shauna,
hide and go to our
Perlica,
base when the haze
but also
clears.
maybe they're reusing lines.
Okay. I'll try to keep looking around for my people.
No, don't risk it. You should keep yourself safe before
Yeah.
you figure out what's going on.
I think Shauna might be that
The haze must
character, which
first
means
be
we're farther
dissipated so
along
we
than
can
I
find our
thought
way
we
to
were,
the fort.
but also they shuffled some
Let's
things
go and deal
around.
with the den stacks.
So maybe, I'm not sure. Because also there weren't den stacks. I have no idea. Like there's like, because I've even said this about some of the locales. You can see the bones of the alpha test, but their changes still are like insane. You can see the bones though, they're there. So that's our last one, which means now we need to get up there. I feel like just figuring out how to get up to all these places is a puzzle in and of itself, you know? Yeah,
Hold!
we can't touch that
I picked
stuff.
up abnormal ether energy readings in the haze.
Okay, fine.
This team. Our only solution is to stop the den stacks first.
Because I was gonna try to get up and around, but you can't do that. Also, why is Shauna just standing there? I feel like it's not safe. Sure, we took out the landbreakers here, but they could come back at any minute. I don't trust that. Okay, so there is an explosives thing here. Oh, I accidentally canceled it by hitting the wrong mouse button. Awesome. Wonder if it'll let me do it from here. No, because of the chain link fence. All right, let's see if it'll let me take it all the way over there. Oh, I can't jump this though. Okay, so what if we do it like that? Yeah, because there's a hole in the chain link fence. All right. Work smarter, not harder.
We may have underestimated the threat of this incident.
Oh,
There are
absolutely.
a few issues I couldn't figure out. None of the anchors fell into
Landbreaker territory. Why is that? It cut off.
landbreaker territory.
Oh, okay.
Why is that?
Wait.
Weird glitch, but okay.
You trying to say that?
Interact.
Whoa. You can't be serious. I've never seen anyone
Ooh.
even talk to the big rock buggers.
The big
Landbreakers
rock
and
what?
Frontiers spend most of their time fighting the Angeloi. The constructs are also the raiders' enemy.
So,
Precisely.
mission complete.
That's why I couldn't figure it out.
We have to go to Valley 4
Let's
now.
just keep going.
How far is Valley 4? Oh, it's not that far. Either that or it wants us to take the overworld route, so we'll do that.
This road
Yeah,
leads
there's
to the
a
transport
teleport there,
logistics
a
out of
TP
Valley
point.
4.
So it wants
There
us
are
to take
people
this
who
way.
feel that Valley Fort is not a very appropriate name. The very idea of a fort is a position
Fair.
that defenders can use to resist an attacking force.
So,
Your point stands. We are the attacking force.
okay. He said that very aggressively. You good, Wolfguard? Do we have to unpack something? Change your gear and tacticals before battle. Oh, great. We're doing a battle here. Guys, I'm scared. All right, so we're gonna do some housekeeping here, but we are gonna fight this boss today. This is our first like big boss that's past the like initial stuff, I think. What's happening? Oh, I got another stamina bar. Awesome. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. I'm curious what this boss is gonna be though, because I have a couple of ideas in mind of like what was in the previous test, but again, the whole entire story's been shuffled around that it could be anything. So we have more stuff in the crafting manual. We got some fillets. We have the savory fillet recipe. All right, we have to craft as much citron powder as we can because I have multiple characters using that. The buckflower powder as well, we can't craft a ton of because I think it's because I've been using it. I am scared. I am. I'm not gonna over level yet. But we might try it if we run into some problems. Very good chance we over level a little bit because I'm at 18s. So let's see what this boss is. If it's a tech test boss, obviously I'll say so. I kind of doubt it, but it could be a rework. But this is actually kind of terrifying. Is that Neferith? Is it Blue Lady? No, it's an entirely other character. Wait.
Silence. A motley of scum, exploiters of
This is so much better than the tech test.
arrogant weaklings pampered by the wall of civilization. You shall learn your place. Landbreakers.
Oh my god. This is so... Wait. Oh, so we're not fighting Neferith. Okay, it's this guy. Okay, this is a repeat from the tech test. All right, this makes sense. This was one of the...
Careful.
Not earlier bosses, but there's like a string of bosses kind of close together, and this was the first one. Rodon. Oh, with the text on screen? That's kind of sick as well. All right, we're vibing. Okay, they have a crowd control. Keep moving is what we want. I am also saving Zaihi's ult. Yeah, they have a crowd control. We might, y'all think I can level like in the middle of this fight? You think it'll let me do that? Because I'm thinking about it. Let's do ults. It's time for the ults, including the heal ult. Don't like being in the corner like this. Okay, there's a phase 2. It's split up. They also made this boss a lot cooler. Before it was just like a mechanical thing, but now it's a mechanical thing that's also like part dragon, which is really cool. Yeah, they upgraded this boss for sure, and it's so much better now.
What's he doing?
Careful! Stay away from the glowing lights!
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, get out of there, get out of there. Oh God, oh God. They definitely made this more difficult. They definitely made this more difficult. Oh my God, even his line. He had a line that's like, this won't kill me. That's so, I love Wolfguard. I'm like, Wolfguard is dying. Okay, get out of there, Wolfguard, Wolfguard, my dude. All right, he healed a little bit, cool. Let's get behind. Get out of there! God, he pulls in. It's really egregious. I wish I over leveled, y'all. Oh, the little bear on the head for Snowshine's heal, that's adorable. Oh my God, that's freaking adorable. Wolfguard, don't get so close. Oh wait, we can, because you're down. Ult me, ult me. That's it. Please don't have a phase 3, I'll cry. Get out of there, get out of there. We're so close. So close to freedom, so close to freedom. There it is, there it is. We froze a little bit, but there it is. Wow. This is such a better boss, because it was like a nothing burger before. Such a better boss. Ooh! Get it, Wolfguard! Wow.
Straight to the point. Nicely done.
Yeah, they definitely made that boss better.
Admin to thank. His weakness was exposed.
Oh, that's not good. Please don't make me fight another boss immediately after that.
Where did the other person go?
Okay.
She's
The other
invading us with
person.
their lackeys. Don't let them slow
Oh,
us down.
yeah.
We should head up immediately with that elevator over
I
there.
already forgot her name, but she's so pretty. Wow. Take the elevator and reach the upper floors. I guess we're doing that today. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cheat this. I'm gonna go heal at that. I'm gonna cheat this a little bit. Let's go get that heal. Hopefully the bosses don't reappear like Elden Ring, but let's go grab that heal real quick. It's free real estate. There we go. Perfect. Let's head out now. For real. It's elevator time. Oh, it was really cool. It wasn't the Chen Wolfguard cutscene, but it was still really cool. And here we are. Elevator. God, there's a cutscene in the elevator. You gotta be kidding me. No, they made this really good. It's not the blue lady, but... Do we know her?
Quite a show, but you continue to disappoint.
Oh. Oh no.
Try to hide your greed. You exploit lands that were never yours.
I mean,
You fail to realize that
she's not wrong about the exploitation of the lands. That's so...
need a closer look. Just take another step forward.
Game of the year. Wow. Wolfguard, don't die, you're so pretty. Oh my God. Your road is out. You decide to return to the hub base and plan your next move. Perfect way to end the video. Wow, is that cool? I like it. All right, everything I've said about I'm not liking the story in comparison to Alpha, take it back. I do have to take it back. I'm having to eat my words. This was good. It was really good. And I feel like no singular part of the story is so long that you're like stuck in the game, you know? Because that's been a big complaint with some other gacha games, namely like Genshin Impact and Star Rail, that some of the story sections are so long that you're kind of just stuck in it for a while and you literally can't leave unless you want to redo entire sections. This wasn't that bad. I wasn't stuck on this boss even though I was under leveled, so it wasn't that difficult. The mechanic was pretty easy to learn compared to some of the other bosses in the alpha test where the mechanic was like, wait, I have no idea what's going on. That being our first like major boss, it's good. It's good. It's not too difficult, but it's also not too easy. I think it sets up really well because I was under leveled. If I was at the proper level, I would have been much better off, but I was under leveled. So there obviously is still some lag, but I think this is really good. And again, it takes you directly back to the hub base afterwards. So one, you can't necessarily like linger and like mess around with things, but also two, I think it's just set up really well. This whole thing is set up really well. I am super impressed. I got a token for Endman. Wow.
I'm ready.
The only thing that I have keeping my box here is a problem. It covers up part of the character leveling screen,
Another step
unfortunately.
forward.
I really like this like a lot. I think that they did a really good job with all of this. Really good job. Let's see what our poll situation looks like. We can do quite a bit over here, but let's check headhunting. No, I really like where this is going. Like a lot. I have a lot of polls, by the way. I have 8,250 pulls. So we can do one 10 pull for 5K right off the bat. So we're gonna do that. And then we'll do some singles. And then we'll be done for the day. I'm very pleased with where this is going. I'm very, very pleased with where this is going. I think Hypergriff, you guys have like a gem on your hands right now. I hope you know that. And obviously I'm posting this like pretty well after the test has ended, but y'all, I know y'all know what you were doing. And you guys, this is good. Who is it? Is it Arknight again? Yeah, it's Arknight. No, very good. It's a little bit slow to start. I'm still concerned about the pull cost situation. I do think you guys probably need to lower that because it's quite high right now. I don't even think normal Arknights is this high. But there's a lot of potential here and I am so excited. So excited. Okay, we're back to singles, but I am guaranteed for YVONNE. Is that rainbow? No. I feel like I thought I knew the pull color system. I don't. What is the name of her banner? It was like Scientist and something? Scientist and Scout. That's so cute. I really like YVONNE though. It might be because her design reminds me vaguely. I don't even know how I got there. Her design is kind of close to my VTuber model, which my VTuber model isn't unique in any way. Because I literally just like, in making it, I took all the elements I really liked, like the very popular elements of other characters and models that I liked and just mushed them together. So like, I'm not surprised. Am I getting a 5-star soon? I don't think so. Well, that's that on that. Let's check the arsenal. I haven't done that in a while. Umbral Torch. Ooh, clean. I'm buying that. I don't even know if I have a sword user right now, but that is clean. Damn. Sculptor of Time is a gun, and then that's just another sword. Cerulean Resonance is also clean. The new weapons are clean. Damn. Sword Exchange, we can get 3 more pulls over here, guys. 3 more headhunting permits. We can do 3 more and then we'll be done because I have to take my meds. But yeah, luckily you can't, like I don't feel bad skipping the animations like at all, quite frankly. Like it's pretty, but I don't feel bad skipping. 1 attempt. Oh my God, do I have something in Arsenal? Can I? No. Well, oh, I was wondering how to get these. We have 16 more pulls, guys. Do we? No, what did I get? What did I just buy? T-creds. It's not. I thought it was pulls, guys. Oh my God, wait, that's just my money in game. Damn, they really got me. They're so, look at the art. It's so similar. It's a yellow piece of paper. About to crash out again. I say again because I played Satisfactory before this and I crashed out playing Satisfactory. What a good game though. What a good game. All right, that's gonna be it for today. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!